Hello and welcome back to Quietly Secure. In the last episode, we talked about passwords and why doing a few important things well matters more than trying to do everything perfectly. Today we're talking about scams. And before we go any further, I want to say something very clearly. Falling for a scam does not mean you are stupid. Scams don't work because people are careless. They work because they're designed to work. They are built around pressure, emotion, and timing. And they work on smart people, careful people, and experienced people. In fact, sometimes they work because you're capable. A lot of scam advice focuses on spotting details, bad spelling, strange email addresses, messages that feel off. Sometimes that helps, but many modern scams don't look sloppy at all. They look professional, they copy real brands, they use real names. They arrive at exactly the wrong moment when you're busy, distracted, or stressed. And that's not an accident. Most scams rely on the same core triggers: urgency, fear, authority, opportunity. You need to act now. Your account will be locked. This is the bank. You've won something. There's a problem with a payment. You've got a virus on your computer. The goal isn't to trick you intellectually. It's to rush you emotionally. Once you feel pressure, your brain switches from thinking to reacting. That's the moment scammers want. Here's something important to understand. Scammers don't need to be right every time. They only need a tiny percentage of people to respond. That's why they send messages in bulk. That's why they keep going. And that's why no one is immune. This isn't about personal failure. It's about scale. So what actually helps? Not memorizing hundreds of warning signs. Not trying to outsmart criminals. What helps is slowing the moment down. Almost every scam depends on speed. If you pause, if you step away, if you verify through a different channel, the spell usually breaks. Banks don't punish you for waiting, real companies don't threaten you for taking time, and friends don't demand secrecy or urgency. Scammers do. Here's a simple rule you can keep in mind. If a message pressures you to act quickly and asks you to click, pay, or share information, treat it as suspicious. You don't need to decide what it is. You just need to slow it down. Close the message, open a new tab, call the company using a number you trust, ask someone else for a second opinion. Time is your defense. So here's a practical takeaway for this episode. If you ever feel rushed, pause before you act. Even 30 seconds helps. You don't have to be polite. You don't have to respond. You don't have to explain. Stopping is allowed. And one more thing, because this matters. If you've been scammed or nearly scammed, that doesn't mean you've failed. It means someone deliberately manipulated a human response. The right reaction isn't embarrassment, it's learning and moving on. Quietly Secure isn't about never making mistakes. It's about recovering quickly and reducing the chance of the next one. In the next episode, we'll talk about AI, deepfakes, and what's genuinely new versus what's just a new wrapper on old scams. Thank you for listening to Quietly Secure. Stay calm, take your time.